Hmm. I'm gonna press this button.
Great job.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, boy. Okay, show me some numbers.
Oh my god!
'Eat me all you want, but you can't unfatten this ass.
Don't care about flame wall.
I just blocked the flame wall. What the?
I did not know you could do that.
Thank you, Dark Souls.
We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling.
Hello and welcome to another exciting guide. Do you like hitting the same button 200 consecutive times? Do you enjoy radiating pure godly energy to such a degree that just being around you makes even the glassiest of cannons thick and durable? Do you like to carry raids and strikes by literally just existing? Then Herald might be for you. That name's so bad. In this guide, I will list the pros and cons of being a portable boon generator and a certified gamer. First off, here's the build. You take minstrels to tank or harriers to heal. Wear Dwayne runes or monk runes if tanking, or pack or monk runes if you are not tanking. Use a sword and shield and swap to a staff, both with sigils of concentration and transference. If you are not tanking, you can swap a sigil of transference for a sigil of nullification if your party needs boon strip for certain bosses. Your legends you will be bringing are Glint and Dwarfo the Giga Chad if tanking or healing. Ventari should only be used if you're solo healing, which should rarely be the case, or if you need additional condition cleanse for certain slothy boys. So how are you a healer without Ventari? The soft healy boy, I hear you asking. Your heal skill gives regeneration to your party, which by itself isn't usually that impressive. However, your regeneration is special and imbued with the power of 1,000,000 flexing biceps. Between your traits and runes, your regen is up to 40% more effective than normal regen. Along with... I'm not counting all that. A lot of healing bonuses. These two stacked together means you will be healing anywhere from 800 to 1,000 per second on all 10 members of your squad. That's right, all 10. Facets now hit 10 people, not 5. That means you can also give protection, fury, and most importantly might to all 10 people, but you might have to do a little juggling. Your default should be having your regen and might on people at all times. This will give them survivability and around 12 stacks of might permanently, as long as you keep it on. It is at this point I'll reiterate, this is a carry build. It is not meant for absolute optimal MLG Pro Raider speedrun strats. You stick this in a group to make clearing content easy, very similar to a Heal Scourge. This is a good segue to the pros and cons of the build. For cons, you only give around 12 might raid wide. This is usually balanced out by the fact that alive DPS do more damage than dead DPS, and you specialize in keeping them alive. A druid can top everyone off, or a Healbrand can do the same but with quickness and Aegis, although you may make certain mechanics more difficult without a druid. Along with quickness, you lack alacrity. Contrary to popular belief, neither of these boons are needed to raid. Although both help tremendously, so should be taken whenever possible. Funny enough, an Alac Renegade and a Chrono or Healbrand can cover these for you. You do very little damage with this build. Your job is not to DPS, it's to keep people alive and ensure whatever content you're doing gets done with as many people alive as possible. Final con, in experienced groups that 100% know what they're doing and need less handholding, you will have trouble finding a spot as a tank, although the Harrier build is still very viable. Alright, now on to the good stuff. Unlike most other supports who are more like doctors and medics, you're more like an empowering father figure in your squad's life. Looking out for them and helping them along while hoping they make the right decision so they can succeed. In most cases, in Guild Wars 2, the right decision is not dying. Your regen tick should be enough to keep those doing the mechanics alive in most encounters, although you will need to do some on-demand healing if needed. If your squad is doing good, you'll be on sword and board to help tank, and swap to staff when people start messing up or need conditions cleansed. Second off, you can focus on raid mechanics as the tank and still play near optimally with almost no effort. If you want to really optimize things, you can juggle your facets, but most of the time if you turn on regen and might, and occasionally toggle on and off Fury and Protection while spamming your legendary facet on cooldown, you will do fantastic. Weapon skills? Who needs them? Most of the time you'll just be spamming your auto attack, so your good boy points can go back up, only swapping to staff to heal or destroy Defiance bars. Side note, Staff 5 is easily one of the best Defiance breakers in the game. It should hit any mob you go through with 3 or 4 consecutive knockbacks. Third and finally, your healing does not stop when you do. Regen ticks along with protection can stack up to 30 seconds and will continue even when you aren't around, making mechanics like Sabbath's cannons, Xera's platforms, and other mechanics that demand you split up incredibly safe and easy. Positioning isn't a huge issue aside from mechanics unless you're out of position for more than 30 seconds, which usually means you're dead. However, you do have additional healing and boons that will not trigger unless they are being actively reapplied. So if people split away from you, they'll have to deal with a measly 800 to 1000 healing a second. Anyways, you now know how to properly implement public healthcare and carry raids. As always, if you appreciate my guides and videos, volunteer at your local retirement home. Those folks have had some kick-ass lives and they would love to tell you about them. As for the specialization video, none of the 3 classes that were previewed really appealed to me. I tried, my best, but I decided to make this video instead. I won't debate you guys in the future about my next video unless it's already being made. Thanks for watching, and I hope you've had a fantastic day.